Hey everybody, it's me. You read the title. I'll just get right into it. You actually need to hate your boss more, and I'll tell you exactly why. So I work in a factory, and at factories there's quite often overtime. There's so much overtime that I've worked the past 15 days in a row. I'm recording this on a Friday, and I will have to work the next Saturday and Sunday. So, and then, the whole following work week after that. But the reason that it rubs me the wrong way so much is because at the place where I work, how it's supposed to go is if you work a Saturday and a Sunday, they have to give you the following Saturday and Sunday off if you request it. And so they put up the volunteer sheet for Saturday and Sunday. I signed off. And after lunch, much to my chagrin, I come back and my name is on the fucking overtime sheet. And I'm like, dude, this is insane. So I go tell my boss, who's not even my actual boss. My actual supervisor is on vacation. This is like the worst supervisor. So I go and I tell him, I'm like, hey, you made a mistake here. I worked the past 2 days. I'm supposed to have this next weekend off. And he looks at me and he goes, are you union? And I go, no. And then he goes, well, then you're not eligible. And I go, well, when did that change? And then he goes, it didn't. Now, this really confused me because I mentioned before, he's not my original supervisor, but my original supervisor did not make the distinction between union and non-union. But it doesn't stop this supervisor from doing that. So that's gay enough. And this supervisor has just came back from like a 5-day-long vacation. 5 work days, mind you, like plus a weekend. But anyways, I approached him yesterday, the following day from when that initially happened, and I was like, hey, I think I misspoke on my union status because they're getting me started on forklift training, and where I work, you can't do forklift training or be eligible to become a forklift driver without also being in the union. And so I was like, hey, I misspoke. That makes me eligible for this weekend. And then he looks at me, my supervisor, the person who's supposed to know what's going on in these kinds of situations, looks at me and goes, I don't know if you're in the union. Bro, fucking check. What do you mean you don't know? You have the capacity to know. You have the resources to find the answer. Be a manager. Manage your workers. You fucking piece of shit. All of this, mind you, while there is an air quality index of over 350, the National Weather Service is saying that it's dangerous to be outside right now. But this fat fuck can make all of us come into work on a whim. You don't hate your boss nearly enough, and I'll explain why. They will outlive you. Yeah, you heard that right. Most people in management positions have way less of a risk of things like heart disease, stroke, heart attack, cardiac arrest. The list goes on. Studies have shown that being in managerial positions gives you way less long-term stress than being in like a manual labor position. So not only does your boss get to tell you what to do, where to do it, how to do it, they will also outlive you. But too bad, because you're just a fucking drone, dude. They can, and they will, work you into an early grave and then just find the replacement for you. It's that easy for them. So, yeah, your boss has the capacity to work you into an early grave, especially in the U.S., because there's no limit to how many days you can make an employee work in most states. You should actually definitely hate your boss more. If you haven't yet, please insult them to their face. Anyways, that's it. All of the social stuff is in the fucking description of this video. Later!